Yeah, awesome. Cool. Mr. Flowers, how you doing? I'm Samuel Hames here from New Zealand. Lovely to speak to you.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Samuel, I love New Zealand.
Yeah. No, we love you too, man. And thank you for bringing Karl and Tim into production. Awesome to see some great Kiwi talent there. First off, mate, I watched the film the other week. It is awesome. It is a fantastic, thrilling watch. I loved it. It's brilliant. So congratulations on that, my friend. Look, the pirate genre, this is a genre that's been around for a long time, and you've really amped it up for 2026. There's elements of the chase film, there's elements of survival horror. You could almost say that, Carl's Captain Francisco Connor is like the shark from Jaws. How did you want to sort of amp up the pirate genre for 2026?
Well, I think from the very beginning of the movie, it was this inspiration of a home invasion. I'm from the
Yeah,
Caribbean, so I grew up in Cayman Islands, so I've never quite seen a pirate movie from the Caribbean perspective. And so in a strange way, it's more of a home invasion movie than it is a swashbuckling on the seas, high seas, swapping around movie, right? And so from the very
100%.
beginning, my writing partner, Joe Ballerini, he called me, he said, I have this crazy idea. What about straw dogs with pirates? And straw
Oh, that's
dogs,
good.
one of my favorites, right?
It's
It's
brilliant. Yeah.
right. And I know there's some controversial elements, but the idea of a man being pushed to violence to protect those he loves was really at the core of this idea.
Perfect, perfect. And obviously, I love that you took Carl and you made him wicked as Francisco O'Connor. Like, this is a guy who's just, he's bad to the bone, but he's kind of got a point. And how is it sort of taking a character like that who could be a one-dimensional villain and giving him sort of room to go? And with Carl, fabulous New Zealand actor, getting him to sort of play out that part. How is it like for that to you to give him room to play that part?
Well, the first thing you got to do to add flesh to a character like that is cast Karl Urban, right? The
Yeah,
great thing about Karl is he is, as you said, not only an incredible actor, but just he's so thoughtful in his preparation, in his approach, and we went through and he would come even before we started shooting, like every piece of wardrobe, we would sit down, we talk about the story, right? Is this from the East India Trading Company? This man was probably
yeah,
once an officer. This man was a gentleman. This man may have had a wife and a child at some point. And was breaking out of society because he wanted freedom. And I think there's a part of everybody that feels entitled to have freedom, to not be
yeah,
broken down and judged. And so as you said, maybe he lost his way a little bit, and maybe there's a darkness and there's a Jaws kind of element of that.
yeah.
But you do relate to him, and
Yes, yeah,
I always give the example from Agbo. They're so brilliant, like Thanos in Avengers, right? Like
yeah.
he wants to save the world. He just has a really dark way of trying to do it.
Yeah. No, 100%. I can see that there. And look, in terms of the action, you raised the red flag there. This isn't the black flag, this is the red flag. The action just goes for it, man. And I think my favorite part of the film was definitely the Claymore scene. I won't sort of say anything more, but the way you sort of front towards enemy and that Claymore bit was just awesome. But again, raising the action, how did you really want to go about making something that was just visceral in your face and unexpected? I didn't expect that from a pirate film, probably led by your idea of doing a home invasion film in that genre, but yeah, it was really fresh.
Thank you. And there was two big things about it. One is we set the movie 200 years after the golden age of piracy. So what's great about that, and it was very intentional, is you're at this flashpoint where you're transitioning from muzzles and loading, right, the traditional black powder, boom,
Yeah,
to revolvers,
yeah,
and
yeah,
all that technology is
yeah,
starting
yeah,
to emerge. And so that gave for
yeah,
really interesting clashing of superior firepower. And then for the fighting style, we wanted everything to be credible. You look at
yeah,
Priyanka, who's a warrior and a beast and just an incredible athlete, performer, mother, producer, all the things. But you
yeah,
go, how can she kill 10 guys who are twice her size? She's got to fight
yeah, yeah,
dirty. She's got to use the environment. She's got to be raw. She's got to bite. She's got to kick. She's got to punch. She's got to stab. And so we really allowed ourselves to. Sometimes I'd go in the gym with the guys, and I would have them run me through the scene, and I would again they'd have me like this, and I go, well, I would just bite you here, or I would just do that. And they're like,
yeah,
great, let's do that. So there's this great collaboration between the fight coordinator, the second unit director, the stunt team, myself, the actors, to really make sure that everything was credible and
yeah.
and really violent and raw.
Yeah, no, 100%. And look, I know my time's running out, but again, I just want to say, mate, this film was awesome. Absolutely loved it. It was just visceral and in your face and really different and edgy. And again, I just want to say congratulations because I loved it. Great to see fabulous New Zealand talent in there, like, you know, Karl and Tem, and just congratulations, man. It's an awesome film. And yeah, I think audiences are going to love it.
Thank you, man. And thank you, New Zealand, for Karl, for Tem, and also keep an eye out. Tamura's son is in the film. It's his very first on-screen role, and their chemistry was brilliant. And I gotta be honest, Once We're Warriors is one of the films that inspired me to be a filmmaker, that let me know that there were other perspectives that were incredible and valid and visceral and emotional. And so again, your film culture has shaped this movie in so many ways. So thank you. God bless New Zealand and enjoy the Bluff.
Awesome. No, I will, man. Thank you very much. Have an awesome day and congrats on the film. Awesome.
Thank you.
Cool.
The bounty I seek is worth more than any gold.
Come on!
Bloody Mary! Does your family know who you really are?
I'm still your mother, and I will protect you. Look away.
Did you miss me, darling?